Hey everyone, this is Dwight with Good Sounds, and today we're going to take an in-depth look at the new Turbosound INSPIRE iP2000 powered column array. The iP2000 is Turbosound's contribution to the low-profile powered column array line of speakers. Its intended use is for small to medium-sized performance venues, houses of worship, nightclubs, and public address. It features an onboard 3-channel digital mixer, a multi-channel 1000 watt Class D amplifier, custom engineered 12-inch subwoofer, 16 2 3/4 inch neodymium mid-frequency drivers, and a 1-inch neodymium horn-loaded tweeter. Total weight on the system is 68 pounds, with the subwoofer weighing approximately 55 pounds and the towers totaling approximately 13 pounds. The iP2000 has a 120-degree horizontal dispersion and is rated at a maximum SPL of 123 decibels. It contains 2 combo jacks for 1/4 inch and XLR connections and 2 link XLR output jacks. The mixer features Clark Technic digital signal processing with spatial sound technology along with Bluetooth wireless technology for streaming audio as well as connectivity for wireless remote control of mixing and DSP parameters. The onboard mixer features processing and setup menus, along with factory presets for positioning and sound mode, as well as a lockout feature for all functions. Setup of the Turbosound iP2000 is quick and easy. An IEC power cable connects to the subwoofer and is the only power required for the entire system. The first column is positioned over the subwoofer's connection inputs and lowered into place. The configuration of the 4 stabilizing pins will only allow the column to attach to the subwoofer in the correct position. Then the second column is attached to the top of the first column in the same manner. Diagrams on the back of the columns help to assure proper placement and connection of the system. Once in place, all power and signal connections are complete and the system is ready for operation. To get a better understanding of how the system performs, we decided to test it out at a local high school. We wanted to see how easily the iP2000 can be transported and set up, and also how well the system will perform in a real space. Carrying an entire iP2000 system from our vehicle to the auditorium stage was fairly easy. With the 2 towers packed neatly into the carry bag and hung over my shoulder, I was able to easily carry the subwoofer into the building and directly to the front of the stage. We set up 2 systems in the auditorium to see how a stereo pair would perform in a space this size. The auditorium seats approximately 1,100, with the main seating area accounting for approximately 700 of those seats, and 2 auxiliary seating areas in the back accounting for the rest. First, we decided to generate some pink noise through one of the systems to see how it measured on an RTA. We applied no processing to the iP2000 at all. A DBX reference mic was used to capture the noise and then measured with Smart Tools RTA. Here you can see how the system performs in this particular space with no processing. We then connected an X32 to the iP2000 and played some music to see how well the system covered the space. Again, no processing was applied anywhere in the chain. We found the stereo pair to perform incredibly well in this size of an auditorium. It was clean and powerful across the entire auditorium, even to the back of the overflow sections. Although we didn't take SPL measurements, we did find that the overall dB level was pretty consistent to the back and certainly better than other speakers that we've experienced. Finally, we put some live audio through the system, and again, this was unprocessed.
Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down over me?
The microphones that I used were some Audio-Technica wireless microphones with 892 earpieces. I wore one of the earpieces to sing, and the other earpiece was actually hung from the lid of the piano to capture piano sound. Obviously, this is not ideal, but is what we had to work with at the time. Again, we found the iP2000 to perform very well under these circumstances and feel confident that with the appropriate equipment to mic the piano and with the appropriate processing one would typically use for a live sound system, the iP2000 would be a great alternative to other traditional speaker systems. Please watch for our next video when we have a local DJ test out the Turbosound iP2000 systems at his regular Saturday night gig.